Hey everyone, this is Heather from 907 Crafty Life, and today I thought I would share a little brief room tour of my scrap area. This area is off the kitchen, meant for your kitchen table. However, ours does not fit here, so we use a different room for it, which is actually just right over there. So the kitchen is right behind me. Here starts the island bar for the kitchen. And then if you go this way, that's the sliding glass door to go outside. My area consists of cabinets that you buy at the big box store with kitchen counter, movable adjustable shelves with some lights, and that's pretty much my setup. I do have a couple of rascogs to house stuff that I would like at my reach, but other than that, everything is organized in clear containers so I can see them. I am one of those, if I don't see it, I probably won't use it. I do categorize everything in special categories. I'll go through that later in detail. But other than that, this is what my area looks like. So let's start over here. So excuse me, the top shelf, these are empty. Nothing's in them. So I have room to grow if I want to. In here, in these containers, the top one is empty. This middle one is full of crepe paper. Let me get you up there higher. And then this one is just scrapbook paper that I need to go through and reorganize and categorize it. Here is my guillotine cutter. Sorry. I don't know where my brain is right now. This houses all my binder rings for my cinch. So, and then any other weird electronical cords and whatnot that do with my scrapbooking area, not for my computer or anything. I do have more space there, so I have a top shelf that I could put decorative stuff up there. However, if we have an earthquake, everything shifts this way. So I don't really want to put anything up there because I don't want it to land on me. Discovered that in 2018 when we had a big earthquake. And if I go really fast, I'm sorry. I'm holding this by hand. It's my first time. And so I'm a little nervous and I don't know why. This is like take number 742 of trying to get my craft demo film for you guys. And I apologize. So here is all my albums for Project Life, and also layouts. These two are the current ones that I'm working on. So once I fill those up, I'll purchase 2 more albums and continue on. These plastic containers right here, the 2 bottom ones contain vinyl. This second one from the bottom is all my fabric. So if I want to do junk journals or just decorate with fabric, I have spare. And I usually just pick that stuff up from like the secondhand store that I find real cheap. At the very top, right up there, sorry for my nails, I've been gardening. The very top, it houses all my Disney. So anything to do with Disney, stamps, washi, chipboard, paper, whatnot, it all goes in that container so I can easily find it. So the next shelf, if we start over here, in the far corner, you'll see there's paper pads. I don't care for paper pads that whole lot, so I don't have a whole lot of them, but that is what I do have, and that's where I keep it. This next container, these 2 drawers contain all my cardstock. This contains all my specialty paper, like vellum, glitter paper, just foil paper, all that stuff. Above it, I have my Friskers paper trimmer, which I don't use a lot, but I still find the need for it, especially when I need to cut like chipboard. For some reason, it cuts really good. I don't know why. And then I have a crimper. These binders right here are my color binders. So I put all my, when I'm done with the kit, and I've used most of the ephemera and the chipboard and the stickers, I put them in here by color category. I do have another one on the far side over there that houses all like themed. So like if that's holiday or just a baby or just a specific themed. And so I grabbed those. And then here are more scrapbooking paper. So it's categorized by camping and outdoor. This is more of everyday stuff. This is summer and nautical. Up here is where I keep all my stencils. So all my stencils, let's see if I can pull it down without falling on my head, is all maintained in there. So I can just thumb through it if I need a stencil. And then this one contains all my doilies and anything that do with layering, like tissue paper, glassine bags, all that. So if I need just an extra little bit of texture or dimension, I go through that. This container right here contains all spring and floral, vintage, love, wedding, and travel and destination. And as you can see, I don't buy a whole lot for certain things. There are things that are full and I no longer buy for. So I no longer buy anything to do with spring or floral. And over here you can see I don't do anything for summer or nautical because it's full. Same with everyday. So that's when I know I need a spending phrase. If these are full, then I no longer purchase for that. This is all my black and white and neutral colored cardstock. So for my bases, some scrapbooking layouts that I do need to work on. This one contains home and kitchen, office and documenting, and then birthday and school. And at the top here, this little thing holds all my sequins. So that's how I organize it by rainbow. And then over here I have baby, anything to do with man, boys, men, fathers, whatnot, it goes in this one. And then girl in this one. So anything to do with girls or toddlers goes in this one. And then I keep page protectors up in these to keep them flat. And then when I cut them, I just throw them on top and then use them. Over here in these binders, these are all sketches. However, this one's more of a, like if I get stumped for words or I need help with my journaling, I thumb through here for inspiration. But other than that, these are all sketches. This container, as you can see with the dots, is color coordinated. These are all my labels. So if I go in and I need a label, I can go to the category of color I need. Here, this still needs to be going. I need to organize this, but it has all my chipboard and or just 3D kind of things that are, you can't really put it in an album. I mean, you could, but I don't want to get it ruined, so I just kind of toss them in here. So like some vinyl that I cut out for my spices. Oops. Some leather pieces. Let's see what's in here. Some chipboard pieces that I need to use up or get rid of because it has no interest to me. And more chipboard. Here's that themed binder. So anything to do chipboard, stickers, ephemera that's themed goes in here. Here I house all my Christmas and winter scrapbooking stuff. So at the top I keep all the embellishments like chipboard, washi tape, some bling and stickers, some ephemera. What else? I do believe I put like my wood veneer as well up there and stuff like that, and Brad's. This one is the same thing. It's just an overflow of ephemera and embellishments, but it also houses all my scraps. And then here is all my kits. So as you can see, it is jam-packed. So I no longer buy, the only thing I buy is Christmas stamps. Everything else is a spending freeze. These containers right here contain all my embellishments that are, you know, 3D, hard, bulky. So like this is Brad's. This is metal, like paper clips. This is more paper clips. This is thread. These are wood veneer. This is like cork and leftover wood veneer and acrylic. And then this is buttons. I don't like this system, but I haven't found anything yet to upgrade. So if you have any ideas, let me know, but I do not like this. This basket is full of all my thickers that I have. It's organized by color. This is leftover, not leftover, this is more Christmas paper, and I don't have room on my drawer, so I had to tuck it there. So this is definitely a spending freeze on Christmas paper. This one is full of Halloween and autumn kits. Scraps and stamps and leftover overflow of embellishments for Halloween and autumn, and then my embellishments all go in here for Halloween and autumn. This container is full of not a whole lot. These are layouts that I've already completed. I just need to put them in the album. So I just put them in there for now so they don't collect dust. This is where I store most of my ribbon. I do store a ribbon somewhere else, but this is the main. I don't use a whole lot of ribbons, so I don't need a huge area dedicated to it. So, and then if we go over here, hold on, I gotta move my Rascog out from behind me. So on my desk, my computer, this is where I store my Copics. This is just pins for the family to grab if they need it. And then when we go over here, this little caddy holds all my small stamps that I mostly use for like Project Life, or if I just need a little pop of something. And then my acrylic box. And then over here in the corner, this is my glue caddy. I carry my scissors and rulers, reference guides that I need, pads, leftover wax paper that's still good to use. All my glue is housed here. And then of course, you know, your random tools that you need for whatnot. Sorry, my voice is starting to go. I apologize. This is where I keep some of my coloring, like for blending for my Prismacolors and whatnot. Stenciling brushes, which I don't really use, so I don't know why I still have them, but that's for a discussion for another day. This little caddy holds all my go-to tools that I need, like a stamp pad, paper piercer, my little Misty, and a stamp cleaner, and stamp cleaner spray. And then on my desk I have a glass mat that I use for cutting, because this mat is not a self-heal, so any mark I make, it stays. Over here is my go-to caddy where I keep my main supplies, like my ATG gun. I don't use Flare that much, but it's the only place I could find so I can remember to start using them so I can get rid of them. You know, stamping buddy, sharpener, my go-to pins, pokey tool. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is for my sticky thing for my sequins or glitter that I need to pick up. It's really nice. My blending brushes and all that are in here, and my palette knives. Here is my little garbage can. As you can see, it's a planter. It works. It's small. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. I don't need a garbage can in this area because I have a kitchen garbage can right behind me, so I just use this for all my garbage scraps. Okay, so we'll go to the top real quick. This is my embellishment shelf. I also display cards that are given to me by friends and family, so I'll take those and move those for now. And so everything has a category. So all my brads are here, except for what's up in that container up there. But these are the ones that I've just purchased, so I haven't organized them by color or anything. And some of them are themed, and I don't want to tear them apart just yet. But again, this is full, so I'm no longer shopping for brads until I use this up or I make more space. This container houses stickers, but this side is stickers and this side is 3D stickers. So it's got dimension, which, whoops, as you can see, it's all falling over. So it's full. These are from kits, but you can see they're got a little bit of dimension to them. So I house those all right there. And again, there's not much room, so I can't flip through without stuff falling over, so I no longer buy stickers. This container holds all my puffy stickers. I do have a little bit of room, but not enough. So I quit buying puffy stickers. This one houses all my chipboard. It's completely jam-packed and real full, so I have literally no interest for chipboard until I get rid of all this. Like it literally falls over every time I get into it, which is annoying. So that's why I need to stop buying. This little container holds random embellishments like photo corners. There's some vellum back here that doesn't necessarily have category. Some frames, bows, stuff like that. Just some leaves, 3D leaves that are just really nowhere to put it. So it's really right where I just throw everything. Underneath that right here is large acrylic and words. So they don't fit in my little containers. I use them, I put them right here and grab from there. This container, or this whole clear plastic container, houses all my enamel dots and bling. So any pearls, rhinestones, enamel dots, all fit in here. And as you can see, it's pretty full. So no longer purchasing for those. Up here I have my Prismacolors. This is just a spare tray I have at the moment. And then this was gifted to me as a calligraphy fountain pen, which I love, but I just haven't gotten into it yet. Probably because my mojo kind of just disappeared on me. And then a laminator. Now this container right here holds all my ink. All my colored ink, I should say. Like up here I have all my oxides, distress inks, mementos. I even have Jenny Bolin still up here. So it's all categorized by color and what could fit in there. So if we go down to the shelf here, in this container, I keep all my dies, categorized by all my alphabet dies are in the front, tags and labels, nesting dies. I still need to organize this a little more detailed and label some of them. I also got some new dies in that I need to put them in a magnet and Ziploc them. Or not Ziploc them, but put them in a bag. And then back here I keep all the guides. So if I need a reminder, I can thumb through here for some of my stamps and dies. This container right here holds all my alphabet stickers. So all my small and medium, because I keep all my large along with my thickers. So, and it was color coordinized, color categorized, but yeah, I gave up on that. This holds all my washi tape, and as you can see, it's full. So no longer buying washi tape. So I stopped going for kit clubs just because I constantly got washi tape, and I'm like, I don't need any more. Like I could wallpaper somebody's house with it. And then here I have my Sizzix Big Shot. And then over here I have my Cutter Pro. Is it Caterpillar Pro whatnot? Paper trimmer. And then this is the current layout I'm working on. Sorry for the glare. Or I'm trying to work on this. Let's go with that. Again, it's summer here in Alaska, so being indoors is not something we want to do. We want to go outside. However, this summer is kind of weird. It's been really, really rainy. So we've been kind of trapped inside, which is sad, but you know, whatever. So in the cabinets, starting with this one here, holds all my punches. No, well, not all of them. I have my big punches are in the next drawer over, but these are all my punches. As you can see, I have maybe a little bit of space left for punches. Other than that, that's it. I'm not buying anymore. I have to either purge, but I like them in this drawer so I can use them, and I actually use them more often than I did in other ways I had store them in the past. In the cabinet below, let's open this up. In here, I store, like this box is full of all my flowers, 3D flowers from like Prima and Michaels and whatnot. This container is all my hot glue gun sticks. Envelope punch. These are frames that go in my dining room that broke during the earthquake, and I want to fix them because I love them so much. But I haven't gotten to it yet. There's my cinch, my sewing machine, these binders right here. Let's see if I can get over here and not shake you to death. I'm sorry again. This binder is full of scraps organized by color. And since I've been doing this, I've actually used a lot of my scraps. This actually used to be a lot thicker. Behind my sewing machine is my typewriter. It's the We Are Memories Keeper typewriter. Since I don't do Project Life that much, I kind of just don't use it a whole lot. So it gets, unfortunately, buried. But one day, I will definitely pull it back out. This binder right here doesn't have anything in it. It's empty. This one holds all my border stickers. And then behind them are just some random books that I found. I'm sorry about the shadow. That I found at secondhand stores that make good junk journals. Or if I want to rip a book page or something. And there's nothing in that binder back there, if you can see. And again, I'm sorry for the lighting. I know it's dark. It's early in the morning here. And I'm doing this before everybody wakes up and yells at me for making noise. All right, so we go to this next cabinet, which is a 3-drawer cabinet. So here are all my big border punches that are like way too big, but they actually fit in this drawer versus the other drawer. My little paper trimmer that I use for my photos. The next drawer holds all my Project Life cards. And so they still need to be labeled and a tag so that I can find them better, but that's a winter project. I keep this basket in here to hold all my scraps while I'm scrapbooking, so when I'm in the middle of a project, I'll bring this out and put it on my desk, and any scraps that I want to keep I throw in there so that there's not a huge mess on my desk. And this is a recent order I just received, and I'll do a film about that later. This bottom drawer holds all my 6x6. I put them in Ziploc bags, so if I have any scraps, I keep it with. It's not organized. I will get to that later one day. So there's Halloween. I have tons of Christmas, lots of birthday. And then over here, these all have embellishments with them that came in like some sort of kit. So like those have ephemera. So I try to keep those together for now. And then as soon as I start using most of it up, then I'll split it up. And then of course you need your wax paper. More Ziploc bags for storage. These are like they're not felt, but they're 3D, like a foam. But these are all like Thanksgiving and fall that I use on some of my scrapbook layouts for layering. And then these are just bigger. These are 8x8 pads that I sometimes use. So over here, so this is my work area. This drawer is my utility drawer. So it's my go-to, everything has to be in hand. 3D foam. This is here because it fits, but it's all my perfect pearls and my blending brushes. I don't use perfect pearls a lot, but I put them here so I can start using them more. We'll see how that goes. Here are all my date stamps, which I'm pretty sure they're probably, the years are no longer, so I'd have to get more, but who says I can write the year in? It's not a big deal. I'll reuse them. These are all my photos that I need to start scrapbooking, and I organize it by month. And then these are just leftover photos that I found randomly around the house that I would like to scrapbook, so I just throw them in here. This holds all my runner tape, vellum tape, some sewing needles, 3D foam, glue dots, red line tape, all that fun stuff. In here are my main go-to inks. So like my VersaFine, which I love for words because it comes out real crisp. Your Memento for your Copics and whatnot. And then some pigment, and these are all my chalk inks. I just didn't have anywhere else to put them, so they go there. And then a really dirty chamois. And then underneath that drawer in this cabinet, on the drawer I keep my heat gun, a rag to clean some of my stamps or to clean my area, just to quickly wipe it down, my glue gun, and then all my card making paper is housed under here. And so this is all like Copic coloring paper, watercolor paper, stuff like that. This is colored cardstock. These are binders, and this is where I store all my embossing folders. One of these is Nina. It's like an index card, so it's hard and somewhat thick. It's 110 pound, but not enough for card bases. It's still pretty thin, but it works great as when I want to make my own embellishments with my silhouette, and I do a print and cut feature. Other than that, the rest of it is like cardstock, heavy duty cardstock that works good for card bases. Underneath that, this craft colored drawer system holds all my twine and hemp ribbon up top. That holds all my lace and beading and all that. And then down here holds just some extra ribbon, spare ribbon and lace. That box over there, I believe that's empty. Yeah, it's empty. There's nothing in it. I emptied it out. This has all my ephemera that needs to be organized. This needs to be organized into my color binders. This comes with kits, and I haven't used the kits yet, so I don't want to break them up. So they have, so once I start using the kits and I start breaking up then I'll start emptying this out. So until then, it stays in there. And then this little basket right here holds all my thread and floss and whatnot. So it's right there when I need to sew out my layout if I want to. So that's it on that cabinet. And then if we zoom out, and underneath my desk, I have my printer and my silhouette. And then in this rasp hog that I keep under my desk is all my mixed media. So on the top is all my sprays. So Mini Misties, or Mr. Huey's. That's how old they are. I got some inklets, some shimmers down here, some texture paste, spun sugar dazzlers, which has got a really pretty glitter. Some more shimmers, some Heidi Swap colors, just random, some ink stains. So that's all on the top shelf, as long as my gesso and textured paste and such. On the second shelf of it is all my acrylic paints, gelatos, and more acrylic paints back here. My corner rounder punches, some watercolors, some chalks. Those chalks are like from 2002, and they still work. So hooray for Stampin' Up! More acrylic this is for a project that I did years ago for Halloween, but it's still there. My odorless mineral for my colored pencils, some embossing powder, but I don't know why I have this. I think it turned yellow, like it has a yellow tint to it. I think I need to get rid of it. Some chunky glitter and Mod Podge. And then at the bottom is my foam for dimension. This is Stickles, Perfect Pearls, and this is glitter. Different colors of glitter. And then I have my deco foils down here as well. And then on the back side of it is my crocodile. And then my wax medium. And then all my 3D foam. Some of it has stickers on stickering or adhesive on the back, I should say. Sorry, adhesive, and some don't. So that's Rascog number 1 that goes under my desk. And then in this cabinet, this is all your extra like office supplies, whatnot, extra glue, HG gun stuff, extra staples back here. Just again, extra office supplies that you need. Stamps, chapstick, and fun stuff like that. Paper clips, binders, Post-it notes, batteries, and then more overflow. And then down here is where I do, again, like office supply stuff or organization stuff that I need supplies of. This is a paper rack. So I hold like my Score Buddy, my mats, used and new for my silhouette, chipboard, just, this is work paper for like a cover letter. I work from home, so I have some of the supplies in here because sometimes this printer works better than my work printer. These are our page protectors for a 9x12. This is for a baby album I need to do for my grandson. This is just, this is stuff I use for my color binder. So it's like hard cardstock and some wax paper that I cut up. So if I need to make a new page, I can go through that. Dividers. This is just a laminated thing for a planting guide for square gardening. Square root gardening, I should say. Sorry, my bad. Again, my voice is going. I'm so sorry. I don't think there's anything in this box. No, it's just, actually it's acetate and packaging. So I can, if I wanted to do a packaging technique, I can go through here. This container for now holds all my extra magnets, my extra storage pouches for my stamps and dies. And then for scrapbook kits that I make, I have the Ziploc bags in there. These are extra stamps back here that I put on envelopes. And then I have some of these, this cardstock that's been laminated. This is what I put my stamps in. And then work envelopes, which can go back over there. Paper towels, a frame that needs pictures. Eventually I'll get to there. These are recipes that I found online that I like and I need to make a book for, that we use all the time. These are gardening tips, photo paper, or not photo paper, copy paper, a lot of gardening stuff, graph paper, and then my laminate paper is in there in the back. This is all full of photos that need to be scrapbooked. These are CDs of photos. Label maker is in this basket. This is all electronical computer stuff. And this is all either envelopes or in photo paper. That's back up there. And so that's it for that cabinet. So the last thing we have is my stamping Rascog, which is this big beast right here. So I got this one at Amazon. The other one I got at Michael's. So, and this one is quite bigger than the mixed media one. So I keep all my stamps, my go-to stamps for cards up top. I still need to work on what I want to do for dividers. I haven't decided yet. So right now I'm just using chipboard as backups and just generic labels for now. But like all my alphabet stamps are here. Anything to do for scrapbooking is here. And like this is florals and flower, foliage. So basically Mother Nature kind of stuff. This is all scrapbooking, somewhat related, like calendaring and documenting and stuff. Cards stuff here, like card sentiments, birthday stamps, stuff like that. And it's all categorized. Like, you know, if I want summer, it's right here. School, home and kitchen, spring, wedding, whatnot. This has all my embossing powder, so it's all labeled so I can easily find it. I used to keep them in Rubbermaids, but I found that if they're stored in there, they actually turn color, and they change, the chemistry of it changes. So on the second shelf, I do house these in containers, but they're organized by category, by one main category. So this is all my Christmas and winter stamps. This is all my background stamps. So if I'm scrapbooking and I want some sort of background, I can come in here and find like what I want. And so all my stamps are actually double-sided. So it's kept on one side, and I can flip over and there's another one on the other side. This houses all my Halloween and autumn stamps. So again, if I want a stamp, it's all categorized by one area for me. So if I'm scrapbooking or if I'm making cards, I just grab this whole container and put it on my desk and use it. So if I'm doing a whole bunch of Christmas cards, I have the whole thing. Here are my Zig Clean Clear real brushes. I just got these, so I haven't used them yet. I'm looking forward to playing with those here soon. Down here, this again holds more ephemera for scrapbooking that I haven't gone through yet, that I need to. And it's a good place for it for now. Even though I have more in the cabinet. This is like an overflow. And a lot of it actually that's in here, in these photo boxes, they just need to go in my color box and my color binders. Just haven't done it yet. To me, that's a winter project. This is scrapped foam for cards, scrapbook, whatever, if I want dimension. And then in here is glitter, and then my Yudi. And so that's that. So and then there you go. There is, and then of course I have a little doggy door for my puppy. And that's my scrap area and my scrap room. So thank you for joining along with me, and I apologize for the shakiness, and if there's any darkness, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye.